letter saying this: "On Sunday, June 3rd, 1928, I called on you and brought you pot cheese with strawberries. We had lunch. Then Grace sat in my lap and gave me a kiss on my cheek. It was at this point that I made up my mind to eat her." The rest of the letter is disgusting, repulsive.
What? Yo, what's good people? Today we're watching how it feels to die from every serial killer. I ain't got too much to say, so let's get right to it.
John Wayne Gacy.
Why is it so
Imagine
quiet?
that you're a 13-year-old runaway, homeless and desperate for work. A man in his 30s pulls up in his car and introduces
Oh, he was that guy that he used to like dress up as a clown and have like people on his floorboards.
himself as John. He's friendly, well-dressed, and owns his own construction business. He offers you a job, $10 an hour, cash, no questions asked. He says you can start tomorrow if you come to his house tonight to discuss details. You're desperate, exhausted, and hungry. You accept. His house is normal, suburban, and unremarkable. Inside, John offers you a beer and starts explaining the construction work. He's personable, jokes around, tells you about his community service work. Then he suggests showing you a magic trick. He pulls out a pair of handcuffs and asks if you can escape from them. It seems weird, but harmless. You let him put the handcuffs on your wrists. The click of the cuffs.
I can't lie, I ain't letting nobody put no handcuffs on me. I don't care the situation. I don't care if it's no, oh yeah, can you escape from it? Or if it, I ain't even gonna go there. But you know what I was about to say.
Locking is the last normal sound you hear. John's entire demeanor changes in an instant. The friendly contractor vanishes.
Oh,
He forces
hell
you to the
no.
floor and ties your ankles. You're screaming, but there's no one to hear you. His neighbors are too far away, and he's soundproofed the room. He places a rope around your neck, tied in a specific knot. Then he
hell
starts
no, bro.
twisting it with a stick like a tourniquet, slowly cutting off your air supply. You can't breathe, and this torture continues for hours. But then finally,
Oh, I thought you were gonna I thought he was gonna like choke you and like you pass out. I was gonna say that's not too bad if you just pass out and you don't even know what happened. You get me?
he tightens it one last time and doesn't stop. Your last conscious thought is terror. Your body will be buried in the crawl space beneath his house, along with 28 others. John Wayne Gacy was arrested in December 1978 after the bodies of 4 late victims were found in the Des Plaines River. Police discovered 29 bodies buried beneath his house. His trial began in 1980.
Damn.
He pleaded innocent by reason of insanity.
Bro, I'm so glad you can't do shit like this now. Bro, somebody had to walk past the street and think, what's that smell? Didn't you used to like tell people that you used to like butcher animals? I can't lie, nowadays, police would be on that, you feel me? Police would be on that. Well, you butcher animals? Okay, let's come in. Can we see that?
However, the jury convicted him of all 33 and he received the penalty.
Good.
After all his appeals were denied, he was executed by lethal injection on May 10th, 1994.
But why would you even try a bit at that
Zodiac.
point?
You're sitting on a bench at Lake Berryessa in Napa County, California, enjoying a peaceful picnic with your girlfriend on a warm afternoon in 1969. The sun is shining, the water is calm, and you're completely relaxed. But suddenly, your girlfriend grabs your arm and points toward the trees. She tells you that she thinks she saw somebody watching you guys in the woods, and before you can even react, a 6-foot-tall,
Hell no.
250-pound psycho approaches you out of nowhere.
Woo! 6 foot 250. Yeah, babe. Get on my back. We're running.
He's wearing nothing but dark clothes, sunglasses, and
Oh,
a straight-up
hell no,
executioner
bro.
hoodie with a Zodiac sign at the bottom of it. The hooded man draws a gun and slowly approaches you. Instinctively, you position yourself between him and your girlfriend. But to your absolute surprise, he starts to reason with you. He says that he's an escaped convict from Montana, and that all he needs is your car and money to get to Mexico. Even though you don't really have a choice, you tell him you'll cooperate. He orders both of you to lie face down on the ground. Then he tells your girlfriend to tie you up first. Afterwards,
Nah,
he then
you
ties
see,
her up.
bro. You see, I ain't getting tied up. You're gonna have to kill me, bro. You ain't tying me up. Kill me on the spot. Cause think about it deeper, right? If somebody's tying you up, right? The reason they obviously want something out of you if they've got a gun to you, right? So it's like, you get what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna, bro, I let them kill me, because whatever they want to do is gonna be worse than just getting shot, bro. I'll keep it a buck. It's gonna be worse.
In the same way, without as much as even a second passing, the criminal tears her to shreds right in front of you with a 12-inch carving knife. You scream in horror as you try to break free from your restraints to save her.
Yeah, and I just would have rather been shot. Like, more time, I would have just rather him just start letting them off of me.
But your attempt to try to free yourself and charge at him quickly transforms into trying to escape him once you realize he turns his attention towards you. A plunges his weapon into your lower back, then your upper back, then above your ribs. And he doesn't stop. Eventually, as you lie on the ground gasping for air, you watch as the man leaves a note on the side of your car. It'd have a zodiac sign on it with the dates of 3 recent and the words, "Buy knife," written besides them. This is what happened to Brian Hartnell and his girlfriend Cecilia Ann Shepard. Luckily enough, Brian would survive the encounter, but his girlfriend sadly would pass.
Bro, you can't even call that lucky though. You feel me? Because it's like, yeah, he survived, right? But now he's gonna have to face that.
Brian would describe the criminal to police officers, but the Zodiac killer would never be caught, and he'd go on to claim anywhere from 5 to 37 more victims, leaving behind cryptic notes like
Wait,
this.
what? No way. 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 Yo. Zodiac. Oh my god, what can't I spell? Oh, hell no, bro. Wait, he's still out there. Oh, hell no. Yo, let's hope he just like, feel me, like, he'd be old now anyways. What was this, 1980? Yeah, he'd be old as shit now.
I like killing people because it is so much fun. It is more fun than wild game in the forest, because man is the most dangerous animal of all. The butcher.
Yeah,
Imagine you're a 4-year-old waiting at a rural train station in Rostov, Soviet Union, in 1984. A middle-aged man in glasses approaches you, soft-spoken and grandfatherly. He says he knows a shortcut through the woods to the next town and offers to show.
Don't care. Don't care. I don't know you, bro. I ain't going with you. Why are you trying to show me shit, bro? What are you getting at this? Like, I'd be suspicious, bro. I'd be suspicious as hell when people be too nice to me. Because, like, most people aren't nice for no reason. Like, even nice people aren't nice for no reason. You feel me? Like, bro, why is a stranger coming up to me and trying to be nice? They clearly want something. You feel me?
Show you the way. You're running late, and he seems harmless, so you
I ain't
follow
trusting
him.
enough for this.
The forest path gets darker and colder, and you begin to
Nah, cause like, what are you getting out of this? Why are you trying to show me the way? Okay, cool. I make it to where I want to make it faster. Why do you want to show me? What? I'll find it myself. I've got Google Maps on my phone. Don't worry. Yeah.
feel uneasy when suddenly he grabs you from behind. His strength
Hell
is
no.
pretty shocking for his
Bro, that's bro. No hesitation, bro. I swear down.
mild appearance. Suddenly, throws you to the ground and starts slashing with a knife he pulled from his coat. The attack is nothing short of animalistic. The butcher your hands, chest, mouth, skull, eyes, and face. You try to scream, but pain cuts your voice short, leaving only faint, rattling breaths. The attack lasts only minutes, but feels like hours. As you're losing consciousness from blood loss, you see him doing something unspeakable with the knife to your body. Your last sensation is the indescribable horror of understanding what's happening, but being too weak to stop it. Andrei Chikatilo murdered at least 50 people between 1978 and 1990. He was eventually identified as
Bro, why? I ain't trusting this face, bro. I see this face. I ain't trusting it. I keep it a buck.
at least 50 people.
It's the eyes, bro. It's the eyes. It be the eyes, bro. That I'm telling you.
Between 1978 and 1990.
I ain't
He was
trusting this
eventually
guy.
identified as the chief suspect of his heinous crimes and arrested. While in court, he was kept in a cage because of his erratic behavior. On one occasion, he pulled down his pants and in front of the court. He was executed in a Moscow prison in 1994. Jeffrey Dahmer.
Weirdo.
Now imagine you're at a bar in Milwaukee on a Saturday night when a blonde man in his late 20s approaches you. He's charming, good-looking, and well-spoken. He introduces himself as Jeff and offers to buy you a drink. He mentions he's a photographer and asks if you'd be interested in making some quick cash by posing for photos at his apartment.
What do you mean by that?
He offers you $50. You're broke, and he seems harmless enough, so you agree. His apartment is at 924 North 25th Street. It's neat,
Bro, a guy comes up to me asking me for photos. But I'm thinking he's trying to shoot some sort of porno. I'm like, hell no, bro.
and surprisingly clean. He offers you another drink, a strong rum and coke. You take a few sips,
bro.
and within
bro.
minutes,
Bro, what are these guys' parents teaching them? Yo, have these guys never heard about stranger danger? Have they never heard about it? Nah, you tripping if you're catching me like
you
this.
start feeling dizzy and disoriented. Your vision blurs. You try to stand up, but your legs won't work. The room spins. Jeff is still talking, but his voice sounds distant and distorted. You collapse onto the couch. Then you wake up hours later. But something is wrong. You can't move your arms. You're handcuffed to something. Your head is pounding and your mouth tastes like chemicals. Jeff is standing over you now, and his demeanor has completely changed. The friendly photographer is gone. What remains is cold, empty, and calculated. He doesn't yell or threaten. He just tells you calmly what's going to happen. He's going to strangle you until you pass out. And then his freaky ass is going to take advantage of your unconscious body. If you wake up,
Bro, I don't care, bro. I'm biting my tongue off and let my blood suffocate me to death at this point, bro. I ain't waking up to this shit, bro. I ain't having this happen to me, bro.
he'll do it again. But eventually, you'll stop waking up. Your last conscious thoughts are of panic and confusion as his hands wrap around your throat and the world goes dark for the final time. In the same manner, Jeffrey Dahmer murdered 17 young men and boys between 1978 and 1991. He was arrested in July 1991 after one victim escaped. Harold Shipman. Imagine you're living your bonus years alone in Hyde, Greater Manchester. You've been feeling tired lately and short of breath.
Don't tell me you used to go for that elderly, bro.
You call your family doctor, Dr. Harold Shipman, a respected general practitioner who's been practicing in the area for over 20 years. He makes house calls, which
Is this the guy that used to inject people?
is rare these days, and he's always been so kind and attentive. He arrives at your home within an hour, black medical bag in hand. He takes your blood pressure, listens to your heart, and asks about your symptoms. He tells you it's likely just a circulation issue, nothing to worry about, but he'd like to give you an injection that will help. You trust him completely. He's your doctor. He prepares a syringe from his bag. You barely
Hey, see this one might be getting me. I can't lie. I might be falling for this. I keep it real with you guys. I might fall for this. I probably would fall for this.
feel the needle go into your arm. Within seconds, a warm sensation spreads through your body. You feel relaxed, peaceful, almost euphoric.
You make me
Dr.
high.
Shipman is asking you questions, but his voice is getting farther away. You're so tired suddenly. Your eyelids are impossibly heavy. You try to respond, but the words won't come. Your breathing slows, your vision narrows to a pinpoint of light, then disappears entirely. You die in your armchair, peacefully, never knowing your trusted doctor just murdered you with a lethal injection of diamorphine. Harold Shipman was convicted of 15 patients in 2000, but investigators believe he
I mean, I don't see what's a nightmare fuel though. Like, I get he's like, I feel like, you know, the past few ones, dying in those ways, being awake, knowing you're, I feel like, you get me, like, at least they're going peacefully. Like, I'm not saying what he did was okay, that's not okay at all, but at least it's not, like, brutal. That's what I mean, that's why I don't see why it's in nightmare fuel.
killed between 215 and 250 people over his career. On January 13th, 2004, he hung himself in his cell at Wakefield Prison.
You see these guys, they always take the easy way out. They take the pussy way out because they can't deal with what they done, bro. That's all they are.
In 1870, a man named Albert Fish suffered horrific as a child at an orphanage, where he was regularly beaten and as a result, he exhibited
Why is Diddy there? Why is Diddy there?
troubling behaviors that would escalate over the years of his life. Fish would lure children with promises of work, candy, or both. And in 1928, while pretending to be a wealthy
Oh, not the kids, bro. Nah, I hate niggas that like doing it to like another man is one thing, and then doing it to a child woman, elderly person, vulnerable, you feel me, is another, like,
The man visiting a family's house to hire their son for work, Albert would convince the parents of named Grace to let him take her to a birthday party. He didn't spontaneously do this, however. He was only able to take them after building trust and warmth with the family. And as you could guess, there was no party.
Yo, don't associate this clip of Markiplier with this, bro.
He took her to an abandoned house, strangled her, dismembered her body, cooked her, and ate her. 6 years later, Albert would send the family a letter saying this: "On Sunday, June 3rd, 1928, I called on you and brought you pot cheese with strawberries. We had lunch. Then Grace sat in my lap and gave me a kiss on my cheek. It was at this point that I made up my mind to eat her." The rest of the letter
What?
is disgusting, repulsive,
What? Bro, yo, get this fucking weirdo out of it, man.
and detailed.
I'm
After
glad the
reading
video's
it,
almost
Grace's
over, bro.
traumatized parents were able to use it as evidence for officials to track and capture Albert. And after he was arrested, medical examinations revealed that Albert had inserted over 29 needles into his pelvic region and area. X-rays showed them embedded deep.
Oh, why?
In his body, many having been there for years. He had hammered them into himself as punishment and as a twisted form of gratification. Sadly, Grace's fate would be the same of over 1 to 400 other that Albert Fish did this to. He was later on by the electric chair in 1936 at 65 years.
Yo, they should be able to. I don't know if I can say this on YouTube. They should be able to hurt these people against their will. Yo, wrong sound, wrong sound, wrong sound, wrong sound, wrong sound, wrong sound. I played the this is trash sound. That's what I almost played, bro, instead of the boom, bro. But yeah, they should be able to like hurt these people. You feel me? Just not don't even give them the death sentence, bro. Just straight up, just hurt them. You feel me?
Is old. He wrote a final statement, but the only person who was able to ever read it was his lawyer, and he refused to release it to the public because he considered it the filthiest thing he had ever read in his life. Majority of people in real life are actually pretty normal, but nonetheless, bad apples still do exist. So always make sure that you're not out at night too late without your friends or family, and also always let your loved ones know where you are at all times.
I'll be bad for this sometimes.
And most importantly, carry protection. Hit the gym. Invest in some pepper spray, a taser,
100.
or if you're licensed and old enough, maybe some concealed carry. Anyways, have a happy day.
I mean, we ain't got that in the UK, but I say, you know, go gym or pick up boxing. You get what I mean? Pick up boxing, pick up martial arts, some way of self-defense. You feel me? And then yeah, maybe pepper spray if it's legal where you are. It's not where I am, sadly. But yeah. Anyways, yo, W video from this guy. Even though like some of the killers, I'm like, damn, bro, you feel me? But yeah, W video from this guy. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you guys in the next video. And for now, oh yeah, wait, before you click off, make sure to like and sub. You feel me? Anyways, Afusa, peace out.